Max, what's that over there? That over there, right there.
That's my French fry.
What French fry? You see a French fry?
Look, Daddy, over there. Gotcha.
Max, don't play with your food, honey.
Has someone seen the ketchup? No.
Yeah, you used to ask for ketchup around here. 10 people would run to give it to you. Now, Edmund and Dimitri are off gallivanting who knows where. Julian's living at Myrtle's. Ryan's in jail because he confessed to a crime he didn't commit.
Oh, why don't we save these grown-up topics till after Max is in bed?
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. Hey, Max. What do you say after dinner tonight we skip TV and I'll read you a story, if that's okay?
Why don't you like my mommy?
You know what? I've been thinking about it.
What are you thinking about?
I could kill myself for leaving you alone at Uncle Palmer's.
Oh, don't worry about that. I was
You don't have to worry about it. No, you weren't, honey. You were alone with Braden. This guy's psychotic. We don't know if he's psychotic. We have no idea of knowing how dangerous he is right now.
We had a very interesting conversation.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, did he happen to mention why he decided to trash my life and your friendship at the same time?
He's under a lot of pressure. I don't know why, but he made it very clear that he was.
But if Marian and Stuart were Colby's godparents, they'd move heaven and earth to make her happy.
I already told you. I asked Jake and Tad.
But that was before Colby had a family.
Well, Adam, without Jake, there would be no Colby.
Yes, well, I want to give Jake all the credit he deserves for her DNA. But as far as parenting goes, any kind of parenting, that's really for us to say, isn't it? And Liza, I think we'd all be better off if Jake had nothing more to do with your little girl.
Then a paternity suit might be successful.
According to Trevor, absolutely. I just need to make my claim before Adam puts his name on the birth certificate.
And if you decide not to do this?
Adam marries Liza. He raises my kid.
As a Chandler.
But Dad, I want to be a good friend to Liza. I really do. I don't know. I have to keep my word, and I feel really strongly about that, but I don't know if I can do that if Adam's in the picture.
Well, anyway, at least now you know what your options are. Which way are you leaning?
Well, I was hoping some point between the appetizer and the dessert you would fill me in on your infinite wisdom.
Well, I'm always with you, but this is one decision you're going to have to make all on your own.
No, I'll make it. I need to make it before time runs out.
Oh, Stuart, help me out. Keep Joe busy while I have a little talk with Jake.
Okay.
Well, if it isn't the doctor's Martin out on the town.
Oh, my goodness. Marian, Stuart.
Excuse me while I take your gorgeous son away for a tiny little chat.
Of course.
What the hell is the matter with you? Have you no decency, no sense of honor? Because I swear to you on everything that's good and holy, I will die 1,000 deaths before I let you ruin my daughter's life.
Marian, I'm not trying to ruin anybody, and I certainly don't think I'm being dishonorable.
Well, then walk away from Liza right now.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Well, you have no choice.
Marian, as usual, this doesn't concern you.
The hell it doesn't. You promised my daughter she could have that baby on her own, with no strings attached. And now you're creating this mess because you don't like the idea that she may be marrying Adam? Well, who are you to tell Liza who she can love or cannot love? I mean, is your male ego so fragile that you think you're the only one who could be the father of this baby? Why are you standing there smiling at me at a time like this, Jake?
Because obviously you love your daughter very much.
Well, of course I love my daughter.
Okay, so could it be possible that I might have the same feelings for the child your daughter is carrying? As always, it has been very interesting to speak with you, Marian, but I have dinner reservations with my father, so if you'll excuse me.
Isn't it great? It's wonderful to see a father and his son having dinner together, isn't it?
It's a disaster.
Or something's wrong?
Something is titanically wrong, Stuart. I have a sinking feeling that Jake might create a mess tonight that could really end in a tragedy.
Why? What?
He's reconsidering.
Oh. But what?
About whether he's going to be the father of Liza's baby or not.
Over the day, Tad Martin couldn't afford to eat in McKay's, let alone the Valley Inn.
Maybe we should just go.
Why? Because they're whispering sweet nothings to each other over there? I think we should get this out in the open and settle it right here and now. I'll be glad to set Tad and Jake down and tell them that we have reconsidered the godparent issue.
No. Not yet.
Well, when? At Colbys' christening?
I appreciate that you want Stuart and my mother to be the godparents, but I'd also appreciate it if you just leave it alone for right now and just let me field it, just for now.
But surely they must realize how your circumstances have changed.
Oh, they're very well aware of the changes.
And give them credit for understanding. The important thing is your little girl's welfare, not a couple of bruised egos.
Oh, Adam, it's not that simple. There's something that I should...
Max, what makes you think that Haley doesn't like your mommy?
Max, honey, you shouldn't worry about things like that. Go ahead and finish your dinner, sweetie.
You know, Max, I was just telling your daddy just the other day what a smart boy you are. I bet you hear that a lot, right?
Mommy says I am.
Yeah, she's right. And you'd also be right if you thought that we had our share of problems around here. We do. You know, I bet you've heard things, you know, like arguments and voices raised. Yeah. You know, adults do that. Remember how you were mad at Sammy because he wouldn't let you play with his blocks and you didn't speak to him for like the whole day? Adults can be like that too. We argue at each other, we get mad at each other, but you know, that doesn't mean that I don't like your mommy or that we can't try real hard to get along, right?
You know, I think this is kind of big stuff for Max to handle before bedtime. So, what do you say, young man? You ready for your BATH?
I don't want a bath.
Oh, you're so smart. And just for that, you're gonna get a bath anyway.
Will you read to me after?
You bet. Say goodnight.
Night.
Good night, big guy.
Sweet dreams.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, I can't believe I let my personal feelings do that to that little
No,
boy.
you didn't do anything.
Oh, Mateo. I've been so angry at Raquel that I didn't stop to consider what my resentments would do to that sweet child.
My goodness, how wonderful you two. We had no idea you were here.
Perfect, Dennis? Yes. Do me a favor. Could we get 2 more place settings, please?
Yes, Mr. Wise.
Well, what do you say to a bottle of Cabernet, huh?
Well, I'll pass. I need to have a clear head.
Well, then I can highly recommend the cranberry juice.
Yeah, either that or we could send a bottle of cyanide over to Adam's table.
Here, here.
Excellent idea. Tad mentioned that you were having some second thoughts about the baby thing, and I just want to know that, want you to know that if you need anybody to talk to, or if there's anything I can do to help.
Thanks. Can you make Adam disappear out of Liza's life? Start.
You know, if I had the power to do that, I would have evaporated that man years ago.
You have any idea what you're gonna do?
Well, I was telling Dad earlier, I'm just trying to keep an open mind about everything.
But he has seen Trevor, and there are clear-cut legal options.
Come on, Liza, let's go get your coat.
I don't want my coat. I want to eat.
You're too sick to eat, darling.
Since when?
Since you came down with morning sickness or evening sickness. Oh, please, darling, come down with something. We've got to get out of here. This place is a potential disaster area.
Jake?
Your future husband is sitting 20 feet away from the man who would like to be the father of your baby.
Mother, Jake hasn't decided anything yet.
Do you think he's dining here with his father on some kind of whim?
It's called dinner. They're hungry.
Yes, hungry to add your daughter to their cozy little family tree.
Mother, you are overreacting. Jake is only thinking about the baby. Thinking. He's pondering. He does that. He's very intellectual. It doesn't mean my life's about to change.
Stuart, Marian seems all to Twitter. Any idea why? Liza's pregnancy's got her all sort of anxious. I think I'll take her home. You haven't had dinner yet. Oh, I'm full. You're full. Yeah, all the little crackers with the fish on them. Gravlax? Yeah, gravlax. I'm all filled up with gravlax. But that wasn't dinner. Those were appetizers. I had a big lunch.
Liza, please listen to me.
Adam, I really think you should have some time alone with Liza right now before the baby comes. So I'll just go. Stuart.
Mr. Chandler?
No, not now.
There's a gentleman here. He'd like to speak with you. Something about a political contribution.
Oh. For heaven's sake. We gotta go home, Marian.
But we just got here, Stuart.
Jake.
Oh, Stuart, not you two.
Liza, you need some time alone with Jake. Alone with Jake.
Stuart, I'm not sure we're doing the right thing here. All right, say goodnight to Adam for us, will you?
This is ridiculous. Hi. It seems we're all dining at the same place tonight.
Liza, how are you?
I'm well. Colby and I are fine. Jake, could I talk to you alone just for a minute? So, what'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch. Bye-bye. You know, I'm actually beginning to enjoy this. It's been nice getting to know you.